This is our weekly review, and the week was pretty good. We had like 2 to 3 trades. I had two trades with GU. And first thing first, market structure. You can clearly see that the market was bearish. You can see it had a bearish structure. You can see. After taking out this swing low, then this became our change of character to the downside, right? And this was our breakout structure to the upside, external structure. You can see it. Then I had the plan that I have to wait for the price to come back to this zone. But on 15, we had this zone. You see? We had this supply zone that led to this break, buy, sell to buy, right? And we had to use this. Then clearly we had our entry from here for sales, and it was very good. That's from 15. For 1 minute, you can see we had our break from here to the downside, and you also had the continuation. So our entry was on 5 minutes, and we had our entry around here in this inverted fair value gap. You can see it. You have a fair value gap this side and have a fair value gap this side. Then I had my entry here. And I had my stops around here. I had 15 pips stop loss. And then I had my target to this zone 1 to 4. Yeah. That was the first trade on Monday on GU, and I had to wait. Then I got tagged in. Then the market reversed very, very well. And it was a very, very clean trade. You see? It was a little bit stressing, but because of patience and confidence, that's how you hold this trade till you take profit, because at the moment you can easily move your stop loss to break even. Yeah. Then you can see we had our breakout structure to the downside. Then we hit our TP1 on Friday, right? Then you had to hold this up to Tuesday the next day. Then that was TP1. Then you had this change of character to the downside. Breakout structure to the downside. I think it was external. Yeah, it was external structure. You can see it. External structure. Then we had another pullback. You can see it here. Then we had our break, but this time around it was external breakout structure to the downside. Then we had our clean liquidation. Liquidity was swept from there. Sales side, no, it was not sales. You can see it. Then we went to 30 minutes for our confirmation. this candle that swept up automatically, it gave us our entry point, because this candle had a body candle close. Then we went down to 5 minutes for our entry, and you can see we have inverted fair value gap, which is this one. You can have the inverted fair value gap, or you can have this demand, you can have this supply zone. It depends on your risk to reward target, but for me, I use the inverted fair value gap. My entry just here, and my stop loss just above here. Then I had to target the next. I had to get the next swing. I had 5. Yeah, I also took that trade. It was a little bit tricky, but we managed to get in. It was now just a waiting game. You had to wait patiently. Then he had news, I think. Yeah, he had news the following day. He had news. And if you see, I remember getting into this trade. I think I used this fair value gap. Yeah, I used this fair value gap, this one, and it was a clean one. It was a clean one, but a little bit stressing. Okay, we can go on back to 1 hour. Then you had this rally to the downside, and then you had our next breakout structure to the downside. So our supply zone was just this candle that swept this liquidity with inducement just here, and then it was just a waiting game. Our plan on this trade, we had to be patient and wait for the price to come back to this supply zone and continue up. That was our plan. And I didn't think it happened. It didn't. So we had already 2 trades, and we had to wait for the third one on Wednesday, and we didn't get one. Even on Thursday, you can see. Then I had to wait for Friday, because you can see it's already late. Then we had our it was now just a waiting game, just to wait for the price. Yeah, then we had our break. Then we just go back to 1 hour. Then we see the market is still moving down. Then we had our break, the downside. Then if you get this inverted fair value gap, you can see had our golden level just above here, but still you had inducement here, we had liquidity here, and still you had inducement here. So we couldn't take any trade below this zone, right? And secondly, we had this zone, and this zone, it was created during New York session, right? Yeah, you can see it. And we had our swing high just right here, our trading range from swing high. to swing low. You can see it, our trading range runs from here to here. So we had our supply zone just in this area. Just in this area, this you can have, it's just a buy, a sell to buy. It was this candle, but this candle came in and took out this liquidity. So we start from here. Then you had our supply zone. And after understanding that this supply zone is just inside the premium zone, extreme premium zone, then had our entry here and our stop loss just above 13 pips. Then we target the next swing. Then we target the next swing low. That was our plan. So we just had to be patient. We got into tagged in very fast and hit our take profit. So what's our plan? Our plan is very, very simple, because our new trading range now is here, because now this is our new swing high, and we have our break of structure to the downside, and this is our new supply zone, because it's already up in that premium zone, right? In that golden premium zone. So my plan on Monday is very, very simple. You're gonna be patient, wait for the price to come back to this zone, then I get an aggressive entry. That's my plan. It's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. And you can see the price is trying to move back.